Okay, well, I am back in Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, after spending a week in Bali, in Indonesia. And although, you know, it's Asia, doesn't matter whether you're in Bali or whether you're in Cambodia or Thailand or Vietnam or something like that, it's all Asian. There are common characteristics, no question about it. But Cambodia is different in many ways. It's certainly poorer than Bali and most of the countries in this region. Yet there are some wonderful experiences to be had. And tonight I'm in a kind of a rough part of town. It's a red light district, but there's a little gem here called Les Oliviers. It's a French restaurant, and I've had a fantastic starter or entree, followed by a great main meal with a chicken a stew kind of thing, and as much French bread as I want to eat, and plus a couple of glasses of red wine. All up, it'll be about $16 or $17. It's unbelievable value. Anyway, we're talking about value. We're talking about value creation in your business, in your marketing activities. It's going to be hard for you to create value if you don't get a few of the basics right. And I've been looking at people's groups. People have started Facebook groups recently, and I've been having a look at them in the last week or so. I've also been looking at their personal profiles on Facebook. I've been doing a bit of a Facebook audit of some of my students, right? And they, whilst obviously they're doing some work, you can see that, they're not getting much traction in their group. They're not getting much in the way of engagement, very little. They're not creating a sense of community. And above all, they're not generating leads and sales. Now, the examples I've looked at from people who have recently started on this pathway with me, okay? So that's a completely understandable. There's always a struggle. Everyone struggles. I struggled. I struggled for years with Facebook. I couldn't figure it out. Now I'm giving you, and when I finally did figure it out, I developed some fast-track methods, etc. So I'm giving you the benefit of my knowledge and my expertise and perhaps even my wisdom, so that you don't have to take years to get to the level that I got at. I don't want you to take years. I hope it's really working for you within a couple of months. But if it's not, something is wrong. And one of the things that I've noticed with new people is that they're not very good at getting engagement happening. Now, there are two types of engagement that we're talking about. We're talking about people who are engaging on your posts, right? So posts that you put up on your pages, on your personal profile. Oh boy, a bit noisy. Yeah, it's on the street here, right? Personal profile, Facebook group, even Facebook pages. But I wouldn't worry too much about Facebook pages, because unless you're spending money on advertising, they are worse than useless. So we're mainly talking about your Facebook group, and also posting in other Facebook groups that are not administered or controlled by you, and your personal profile, your personal Facebook profile. And if you're not getting engagement, you're not going to build a community, you're not going to build a tribe. So you've got to get that sorted ASAP, as quickly as possible. You just got to do it. And there are techniques that I cover in the Tribe Builder course and in the Simple Online Success course. And, well, those techniques flat out work. Providing you implement them correctly, and providing you implement them with confidence. And I can tell you something that I have detected the last week or so. I've been doing this reconnaissance of some of these groups. There's not much confidence coming through. There really isn't. There's no vision, there's lack of vision, lack of confidence, lack of purpose, lack of resolve. And I can tell you what, people can pick up on these things just as a dog picks up fear on a human being. They can smell it, right? So maybe you need to work on some of those areas. That said, there are some techniques. I know we all love techniques, but even with the best techniques in the world, if it's not backed up by confidence and belief, the results are going to be mediocre at best. So you've really got to work on your passion muscle. You've really got to get that belief happening that you are good enough and you can make this thing work. But in terms of the techniques, writing good engagement producing content is always the foundation. Ending each piece of content with a question, that helps to provoke, that should help to promote and provoke a response, a reaction, engagement. So you do things like that, good content, asking people to comment, even just asking questions. You've heard this one before, but just asking a standalone question, that can help generate a response as well. Now let's move to the other side, which is the one-on-one engagement tool that we've got in Facebook Messenger. If you're not engaging with people every day, well, you're really making it hard for yourself, aren't you? How many people do you need to engage with? I say 5. Minimum. 5. So 5 people a day. Each engagement, let's say it takes, on average, 10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes, that's 5. It's about an hour, something like that. An hour a day on Messenger. It's not a long time. Sometimes it might only be half an hour. That's okay too. Although more is better, of course. More is better. You know, the more you do, the more, the better results are going to be. You can't beat drastic action. You can't beat significant action. But the actions that you take must be effective. Otherwise, you're going to be probably spinning your wheels more than anything else. So engaging with people effectively is real important. But once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. In fact, it's quite easy once you get the hang of it. But it may take, well, if you're taking the do-it-yourself approach, it may take, X number of months. If you're in my mentoring, my personal mentoring, not my group mentoring, but personal mentoring, if you're one of them, well, it's going to be much faster, obviously, because money buys speed. It's as simple as that. Money buys speed. But either way, there will be a time factor. You'll need to expend some energy and some time. Just that, one way is quicker than the other, but it doesn't matter. You're taking a do-it-yourself approach. If it takes you 3 months to get it figured, 3 months out of a lifetime, no big deal. It's nothing. Don't be so impatient. Just relax a little bit. Take the pressure off, and be happy to accept some delayed gratification. Okay. You've probably been fiddling around and messing around with internet marketing now for more than 3 months. I know some people that come in on board with me have been trying on and off for years and they still haven't made any money. So what's another 3 months? It's nothing. It's nothing. So that's my message for you today. Engagement. Wow, it's king. That's how you build a community. That's how you build a community of followers. Starts with content, but it also includes proactive activities that you get involved with, including chatting to people on Messenger every day. Okay, this is Kim Willis. Bye for now. I finished my wine. I've only had 2 glasses, so I'm quite lucid and sober. All right, bye-bye.